Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 16 of my Manchester United FIFA 16 career mode. And today we've got a big episode because we're going to be heading into January. There's going to be a few games, also some transfer negotiations once we head into January, and maybe making some moves for some pre-contract signings for the following season. So I'm already planning for the following season. Things are going all right so far. Obviously, a strong position in the top four. I want to keep that. Hopefully, we can get a good result today against Stoke City. And Memphis Depay, he just creates so much space by himself. But then Lacazette, he launched one from outside of the box, makes it 1-0 in under 10 minutes. A perfect start. That's what I always look for in a game. Sometimes I can't get it though, but when I do, it makes for an easier game, obviously. And then I can push on and hopefully score a few more. But that strike was perfect. I don't generally look at the replay all three times, but that goal was really, really special. But it may not be the best one in this episode. But either way, that was a good strike. And also a confidence booster for Lacazette because he hasn't scored so much. Obviously, a big money signing, especially as a striker. There's always a lot of pressure on them. And that's only his third goal in the Premier League. Honestly, he does need more, but I have a feeling that will come. But look at that by Darmian as well. Good tackling ability, showed his strength as well. Pass off to Lacazette, and then he's able to find Wayne Rooney in some space. Then Rooney tries it. No way! Not from there. Wayne Rooney, he outdoes Lacazette with that effort. No way. That was absolutely amazing. Another magical goal here today, but unfortunately it actually goes down if you paused it there a little bit when it sees the goal was credited for the second as they score another. It was actually an own goal by Sidwell. Must have took a deflection, but there's another goal. There's amazing goals in this game. That was a really good passing goal and the finish was excellent. That's like Barcelona stuff. You see that often in FIFA 16, but what a game this has been for entertainment. Amazing goals. Can we score another one? Playing out of defense here. Obviously, Stoke, they're going to go a bit more attacking. Not too many men at the back. But look here, Ander Herrera. A little bit of skill on the ball to create the space. To find Schweinsteiger, who sets it up for himself and absolutely smashed it. All our goals have been amazing hits. And just watch on the replay as well. Schweinsteiger just set it up a little bit for himself. But how about Ander Herrera with that little skill to create the space in the box? And look at that Schweinsteiger. That was a perfect hit. No goalkeeper is going to save that. And that's his third goal in the Premier League. Honestly, I'm surprised by that. Like maybe at this rate, he could push towards 10 goals for the season by the end of the season. That would be pretty good if he could do that. Not just in the Premier League, but in all competitions together. You think that could be a possibility. So very big win that puts us into first place, and we've got a game in hand as well. So still with the chance of going that 4 points clear if we do win the game in hand. And also I did scout a future star. Hopefully, he will be that exactly, a future star of the club, a first teamer. As you can see, we're already training some youth guys. They're going to be definitely prominent in this career mode, whether it be 2 or 3 seasons from now, whenever they're good enough to make an impact. Maybe they'll need a loan spell as well, maybe to be a little bit realistic. Once they're good enough maybe to play for a lower Premier League team or a championship side. It would feel realistic anyway to me if I were to do that. But today, what a game this is against Chelsea. Imagine if we win it. That separation we'll have from Chelsea. We're already leading them by 2 points in the league. We do have that game in hand. If we somehow win this, will be absolutely amazing. And Leicester City, they're still up there as well. They're giving a very good account of themselves this season. But would they be able to keep it up? But you saw there, basically every single player is not just low in condition. They're almost halfway down, some of them. So, every player on the pitch there wasn't 100%. So we need to change some players. So that did make it a bit harder. It was always going to make this game harder. You can't take them all off, and you wanna keep them. You want to keep a lot of those guys on because they are the best starting 11 in my opinion. Anyway, they obviously had a good game last time out against Stoke City. Maybe I went too hard with my players, but that's why we dominated, because I really went all out to win that game. Put out a good performance, and the last game was absolutely perfect. I guess apart from conceding a goal, it wouldn't be perfect, but the goals we scored is exactly how I want to be playing, scoring very attractive goals. So I think this is the final game before we get into January. So what a way. Home game against Chelsea. could be very, very important, this result, come the end of the season. Could be the title contenders. And Falcao, obviously ex-Manchester United player, last season. He wasn't that good, honestly. They've got a youth guy, Sturgeon, I believe that is. But that man I mentioned, Falcao, smashed it in. And I was disappointed that I let Falcao... Well, I didn't let him score. I'm just disappointed he did score. And that Sturgeon guy is actually a youth player they must have scouted, because I searched for him and, he doesn't exist in real life. So I guess he's playing first team football. He must be very good, but we do get an equaliser shortly after, and it is Ander Herrera once again. I knew I had him as one of the players on this thumbnail for this series for a reason. He's really, really classy once you know how to use him. Of course, he's a very good short pass, a very good creative player, but he's got some very good dribbling ability. He's dangerous in the box, and that's his first goal in the Barclays Premier League this season. So the game is heating up now, going into the second half. Ramirez on the ball, but look at that tackle by Carrick. Unfortunately, a bit of a careless through ball. Kurt Zouma picks it up. Falcao on the ball, plays it back to Zouma. Zouma, Matic, Falcao. Can he score two? He does. No way. Radamel Falcao makes it 2-1, and he scored 2 goals against his old team. I was just absolutely shattered when I was playing this. I was just like, really? How did I let Falcao get 2 goals? Oh, that's very embarrassing. But he was just all by himself. The kind of CPU-controlled players didn't track him. But maybe we could have a late chance. It's a penalty. Azpilicueta. He took Lacazette down. But can we score? Oh, at home, this is absolutely huge. But look at that. Azpilicueta just body checked him, and that's, penalty every day of the week. He wasn't going for the ball. Not sure what he's doing there, like dancing or some shit. But anyway, Lacazette. He won the penalty. Are we going to change it? Schweinsteiger has got penalty. No, we're going with Lacazette. Come on, Lacazette. Hit it in the green. He does. Hit it on target. He does, but Courtois makes the save. I was absolutely shattered. But then Carrick has a chance. Oh, what a chance to equalise. Michael Carrick. You know, that's a big game. This is a big game for me to give Carrick a go in. Get some game time, and... Oh, yeah, 2 great chances. Like, how did I miss the penalty? Well, technically, I didn't miss it. Got it on target. I thought it was a pretty decent penalty. Courtois just guessed the right way. A bit unfortunate there. So, yeah, not too much I can do. But we just have to move on. Like I said, heaps of games. I usually don't hold on to bad results. Like, I just move on to the next one. And, don't let it affect me so much. Because there's so many games in a season. That's just wasted time. But, of course, nonetheless, it's still disappointing. Chelsea go top now. We still got that game in hand, though. So, very important. Our scout returns as well. And we've got a monthly scouting update. So, heaps of new stuff going on now. Hit January. Not really too many guys here good enough. Is there even one? No, there's not even one with a maximum of 94 potential. So, I don't get that every single time, even though I have 5-star scout. So, the scout has returned. Who have we picked up? There's this guy, a Portuguese lad by the name of Raul Azevedo. And look at that. He's a right winger, 6'1", and he's Portuguese. He's definitely in the mould of someone that played for Manchester United before. He goes by the name of Cristiano Ronaldo. I think you may know him. He looks very similar to him in terms of his stats and being a taller kind of winger. And youth players can grow in their height as well, in my experience in previous FIFAs. So, what do you think about him? He's just like the next Ronaldo, potentially. He's a winger, he's Portuguese, he's got high potential, and he's a taller type as well for a winger, 6'1". So, leave your thoughts on him and how does he look. We get a training injury there as well. And this is our current youth squad. It is pretty small, but it is increasing. There he is, Raul Azevedo. I think I'm saying his name all right. He sounds, he looks, he feels like a good player. I'm really excited about him. We could have the new Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United. Obviously, if I mould him the right way, train him the right way, and make him the player that he should be. But this time, hopefully, he'll be a Manchester United player and never leave. But I hope if he could somehow just resemble Ronaldo in-game. Imagine if he has 5-star skills. Can't wait to sign him up. Also, I haven't really asked you guys yet, like, what do you do? What have you done in terms of signing youth players up? and when should I do it with my players. Might change player to player, but now it's time for us to sign pre-contracts. You know that we do have a lot of transfer budget. I put a lot in the wages. I have some defenders there I could look at. Some aren't running out of contract and some are. Just I had some guys I was looking to sign at the start of the season. Ronaldo is actually running out of his contract, but I feel we've got enough centre-backs. Martin Caceres as well would be absolutely a great signing. We may need a rotation for right-back. Don't really know if I'll go for him, though. You got to analyse the best options, and I really want to sign some more attacking guys. Andre Carrillo is a guy I've seen in comments a few times. He's got 5-star skills, which is absolutely crazy. He's 80 rated. But there was one guy I was remembering, but Andre Carrillo, he's got all good attributes. Like, he's a guy that could replace someone like Ashley Young. He's getting older. I could sell next season. Got flair, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, can play both sides of the wing. Like, that's like a perfect winger, apart from being like he could be higher rated, but he's got the 5-star skills, pace, and he's got some very good skill attributes as well. So there's something I'm going to try with him. He wants 100k, but I felt that was a bit much. But in the past, in previous career mode games, in previous years, like FIFA 15, like they wouldn't accept that. They want what they want. But I felt it was a really high amount for him. So I went with 70k, and that's what you got to do with a new game. Experiment if something is going to work. Rafinha couldn't offer him as he's too young. You have to be at least 23, I believe. But he's still a quality player. I may sign him anyway at a later date. Safane Fekuli, he only has 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, so basically because of that, I'll try and go for Carrillo. But there is this guy, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 89 rated, 34 years old, obviously aging, and you have an opportunity to sign him on a pre-contract. You can sign Ibrahimovic, 23.5 million value for free, 89 overall player, and I probably do know, and that's the thing as well, he only wants a 1-year contract. He may retire after that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this season in terms of trying to win Champions League. Obviously, we'll have to try really hard, but we'll be in a good position to do so if we can sign someone like Ibrahimovic. So put the offer in for him. So those would be two really great signings, but I do have a feeling in my head, judging on previous experiences, some people might think Ibrahimovic is a unrealistic signing, but for me, it's Ibrahimovic. Like, who would pass up the chance to sign him? Say a manager in real life is like, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is available. Like, do they think that talk to the other coaches in the team as like, he won't be a realistic signing? It doesn't matter. He's a world-class player. It's like, I want to use him as well. I've never signed him in career mode before because he was really pricey for an older guy, and I just thought it wasn't worth it. But now he's available on a pre-contract, and it will be absolutely amazing to use him. So I really hope he accepts the contract. So I have to move on now to FA Cup game against Leeds United. Second time we're playing them, aren't we? Because we played them in the Capital One Cup, didn't we? But unfortunately, first half was a quiet one, like one of those quiet games, 0-0 going into half time. These kind of teams are more difficult than I'd like them to be because they do defend really well, but they counter really strongly as well. I wasn't saying like they're just parking the bus or anything. They're just defending like a team you would expect to do in this kind of game. And then countering, they were a bit dangerous, but no real clear chances worth showing, and we didn't have any either. So a pretty disappointing game up until now. So we did have to make changes, but the same boat. We had to rest players against Chelsea, and then more players were tired for this game, starting a few younger types, and they strike one late there, but it smashes into the crowds. Pretty boring game. Just wanted to get that one over and done with because, we'll play them in the replay and hopefully we will advance. We did have more shots on target though. We had 7, but nothing that really looked really clear. That's why I didn't really show too many highlights. Didn't have too many quality chances. And you can see the other results there as well. But here we get a transfer offer for Lacazette, who's kind of eventually finding his feet for us. So I don't really want to sell him, especially to Manchester City, a major rival, and me knowing how good Lacazette is. If I sell him to Manchester City, like, he's going to just pay me back. He's going to score against me all the time. So I do put 100 million counter offer in there because I don't want to sell him. Keep that in mind. I don't think that's going to get accepted anyway. I just want to scare them off. But if some reason it does get accepted, we could probably sign Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo. You can sign Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar with that kind of money if somehow that gets accepted. But I don't expect it would be. But I guess you will find out. So to round off this episode, Squad Report, you can check out their ratings, how much they improve in the overall and the specific attributes themselves. And I got asked this a few times already. I do my squad reports at the start of a new month because that's when, they get updated. But look at that, Wayne Rooney. I thought it was amazing when he went +1 to 87. He's gone to 88. That's insane. That means he's really not going to go below his starting overall for quite a few seasons now. He starts at 86, and now he's at 88. Imagine how long it's going to take him to go below 86 now. Like maybe 4 seasons or something. So that's amazing. He's already gone +2. Anthony Martial, +2 as well for the season. Philippe Anderson, he's not playing so much, but when he does show some good signs. Definitely play for the future. Chris Smalling, gone up. He's really strong defender now, Chris Smalling. He's a good third option, like option to rotate. See, I want to highlight Ashley Young there with a new guy potentially coming in Andre Carrillo. Ashley Young may be sold next season, but again, you don't really know the moves we're going to make. Maybe we'll get a good offer for another attacking player, maybe Juan Mata, who's obviously a big player for us. Look at that, Nick Powell. Just want to show I'm not offering him a contract. Even, because he's not really good enough. And Schweinsteiger was going to talk about the amazing improvement for him. He's gone up to 87. But that's it for now. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you guys in the very next one.